Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Yandy Diaz now.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Plays at one now.
On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Double play ball to second. There's one. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So digging in now for San Diego, Brian Sosa. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That one hammered, the pulled foul.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That one is absolutely belted. Conforto ranging back. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. He'll touch them all. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Brian Sosa. Frias back to work. And he dodges that fastball.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Next pitch is outside. And that's ball 4.
We'll just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Or are we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Luis Ariz stands in. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Oh, the throw is wild.
The batter, the right fielder, Fernando.
2 outs, runner at first. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. Check on the runner. Sosa back on a dive. The pitch. Struck him out looking. One left for San Diego. They lead at 8-2. Base is empty, one away. And digging in for San Francisco, Yandy Diaz.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And here it comes. Right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Brian Sosa, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
One away, runners at first and third. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
DeYoung.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, you know, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Padres 9 and the Giants 2. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brian Sosa. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers.
Off balance feed, there's one. But safe at first, it's a fielder's choice.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasted on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Booth.
Man at first with one gone. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Two outs, and he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The right field.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Ripped to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. Padres leave a pair, but they still lead it 9-2.
For his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
The final line score for our ball game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Sosa.
The second baseman, Brian Sosa.
Snell back to work. Late on that fastball. Sosa batting in the cleanup spot, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Next offering misses, ball 1. Hawaii to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The lefty fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right
now. That second baseman, Brian Sosa.
Little chopper rolls foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Tries to get back in time, but they got him.
The second baseman, Brian Sosa.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 outs. And now 1 and 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Padres leave one. And here is Sosa to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on 3. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. This kind of velocity so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Get him out of there.
The Padres leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. To the right side, Sosa. Throw to first is in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Sosa had a sensational showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
The final run score for our ball game tonight for the victory.
So digging in, Brian Sosa.
The second baseman, Brian Sosa.
That one not close, and it's 1-0. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And he swings over the top there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle. Bounce to the right side. Over to Diaz. Inning over. 1 left for San Diego. Scoreless after 1. Man at first, and now it's going to be all DeYoung. DeYoung, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
First and second, no outs. Now the left fielder, Blake Sable.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
The pitch. On the ground, could be two. Sosa. There's one. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Now back, second baseman, Brian Sosa.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals.
That's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is downstairs. Two outs. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball four to a board.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Profar on second. Sosa at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air to left down the line. On his way over. He's got it. And the inning is over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants nothing.
Now back, second
Sosa, just 19 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. And that'll do it. Padres leave one. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Brian Sosa. He's a guy who does it all. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 outs with a man at third. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Left field. Sable right there to make the grab. And that is that. One left for San Diego, and the score stays 3-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Sosa, 1 for 3.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Arrives the runner at third. Profar over at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. Just off the inside edge.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Giants 3.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
The final outfield for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They led 14 runners on base.
Brian Sosa, the next up for the Padres.
Brian Sosa.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one misses, and a count 2-1. In the air, right field. Sable settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors, no one left. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants nothing. Here's Christian Arroyo.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball right side. Sosa throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1.
There you go now.
Now that second baseman, Brian Sosa.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And the right-hander deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him up.
1 down. And up next for the Giants, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Come on, big shooter.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 out.
Next is John. The catcher, Patrick Bailey.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Baseman, Ryan Sosa.
And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And the pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. And he's safe.
It's got to be a short game. Then I got to get home for lunch.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Tapped softly on the ground. Zips it across. That's it out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
So 2 down. Now Machado up here. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The 0-1. The other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Padres lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. To the right side. Sosa. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it.
So 2 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Brian Sosa. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is outside. 2-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. And that's down and away. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they still lead it 2-1. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer. This is pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal, get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Man at second here with 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Man at second. And he can't come up with it. No throw. That's an error. And everyone is safe. So to a board and 2 out, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. To the right side. The throw to first. That ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Scoreless after 1. And now it's going to be Otto Lopez.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Top of the third, no score. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Brian Sosa. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And he deals. Got him. And that's the first out.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring.
Base is empty, one away. And now here is Otto Lopez. One down, base is empty. Right side. That's the second out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The bat, the second baseman, Ryan.
And fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. But
hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
Ready to begin the eighth. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. Now it rolls down into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now it's Vidal Brujan.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Righty delivers. Hit weakly on the ground. Sosa to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. No score. One down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Sosa. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches.
Back here at Petco Park. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Sosa. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Go-ahead run on base. And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. On the ground, right side. Way at the plate. Got it.
Well, it's a big-time play by the defense right there to keep this ball game tied. I also think it's a base-running mistake. When you're on third, you got to make sure you can score if it's the go-ahead run. Give the next hitter an opportunity to put you ahead.
One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the ground, Sosa throws to first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Vidal Brujan now at the plate. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. One left for Miami, and we are still scoreless. Ryan Sosa, the next to hit. He's a guy who does it all.
Both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
First pitch swinging.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Winning run stands at second. On the ground to third. He gets to it with a slide. They get the out, and that'll do it. Padres leave a pair. Still no score. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Otto Lopez.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Two. One up, one down.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final run score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base.
2 outs, runner on first. Here is Sosa to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
All right, come on now, let it fly.
There's a swing and a drive. Hill going back on this one. It just got out of here. And the Padres take the lead. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan Sosa.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
And that one is inside.
1-0.
And a foul ball. And that's down and away. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Get on for us here.
And the pitch. And they'll do it again. Soto leads off first with one away. That one missed. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth, and now it's Vidal Brujan. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Taylor Walls, the next up for the Marlins. Base is empty, one away here in the second game of the series. On the ground, right side, Sosa. Throws to first, and there's 2 away.
Go now. Come on now. One time.
Up next,
Sosa, just 19 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And now the lefty missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. The Fish up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Marlins 6, Padres 4. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now the left fielder. Norby at second with 2 down. Hard hit right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Marlins 8, Padres 4. Man at first, Brian Sosa, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, could be 2. Edwards tossed to second, on to first in time. Double play.
Oh, very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Here's the left fielder.
Hey, one away, one away. Let's go now.
1-2 here. Ground ball left side. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Sosa made a big contribution despite the loss.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First,
Brian Sosa digs in now.
the second baseman, Brian Sosa.
And a pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Brujan going back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Throws to first in time, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Vidal Brujan. The wide to kick the pitch. To the right side. Gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Number 6, shortstop, Taylor Wall. The batter, the second baseman.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
The 1-0. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. The relay throw. And he can't get back to first in time as the big... First pitch misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. The pitch. This one popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Machado. 2 outs. Runners on the move. Into center. Brujan has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. Now the left fielder, number 19.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Line drive. And there's a base hit to right field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base.
So 2 down. Now here is Francisco Mejia. Two outs. On the ground, right side. To first, 3rd out. Miami down in order. Score remains tied at 3. So 1 out, nobody out. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Ryan Sosa. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple. Swings through that one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1 ball.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering misses down and away. Jurickson Profar waiting for a turn at the plate. 1 out, bases empty. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
Just swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi.